The All-Star break's over, and the Charlotte Bobcats are back at home at Time Warner Arena tonight, though, and took on the Toronto Raptors, a team that has struggled this year, though, and the Bobcats have a tendency sometimes of coming out and playing down to the level of the team, but did not do that tonight. Came out and got a very impressive win.
Yeah, it was definitely a good win for the Bobcats coming off the All-Star break, trying to make a playoff push, and they basically coasted through this game. I mean, they got a big lead early, held on to it late, and DJ Augustine was a big difference tonight, coming back playing like he did earlier in the season.
Very good for some of these guys, like you mentioned, Augustine, to get the rest with the injuries and all. We had a chance to talk to Nazi Mohammed. He hit the golf course, though. But I know at this point of the year, it's just good to get out, clear your head, and then focus on trying to make that run to make the playoffs, because this is a crucial time with just a little over 20 games left.
Right, and everybody seems more focused after the break, got a little rest, got their legs under them. Gerald Wallace said after the game that the practice yesterday was one of the best they've had all season, and they're ready to come back and make this push. They know they've let some games slip away earlier in the year that they should have won, and they all know they want to get back to the playoffs for the second straight year. So they're going to come out focused and ready to play, and they did it tonight. DJ Augustine, 23 points, 8 assists, no turnovers. If he plays like that, they're going to have a chance to win a lot of ball games.
A lot of good things happened during the All-Star break, not only getting rest, but they took the interim name off Paul Silas, named him the coach. I think that's a great move.
That was definitely a great move. Paul Silas came in, brought more energy to the team. Larry Brown was a great coach, but we always felt like there was something going on with the team. That the energy just wasn't up enough. Paul came in. They're 16 and 13 under Paul Silas now, and he's really just brought some new life to this franchise. And the players love him. He's a players' coach. He knows how to get the best out of his players, and I think it was a good move to keep him around for another year.
Let's talk about probably the biggest area of improvement so far with this team this year has been the bench. We knew they had starters that were quality NBA starters, but the bench has really come around. Gerald Henderson, 15 off the bench tonight. Nazi with 8 points, 14 rebounds. A lot of guys are starting to contribute off the bench.
Yeah, definitely, and they need them to step up with Tyrese Thomas being injured. He's about 2 weeks away from returning. Eddie Navaras stepped up when people didn't even expect him to play for this team, just to ride the bench. But Gerald Henderson's been the biggest improvement to me. Everybody talks about how they thought he may be a bust, picking him with the 12th pick overall, but he had 22 points on the road against the Bulls in a loss, then comes back and has 15 points tonight. He's really improved on his game, and I think Paul Silas gave him a chance and improved his confidence, and I think he is going to be one of the reasons that this team can make a push to the playoffs.
Big game on Friday night. The Kings come to town. These are two teams this week that the Bobcats have got to win these games if they want to make the playoffs, because these are two teams on paper they're better than. They should win these games, and they're the ones you got to have before you go on the road next week.
Yeah, you got to get a win on Friday night, just like the last time before they went on the road against in Atlanta. They let one slip away against the Nets at home that they definitely should have won. So you got the Kings coming in, which should be a winnable game. Then you head out west for 4. I mean, you have the Lakers, you have the Denver Nuggets, Portland Trailblazers, so Orlando Magic. All those teams are playoff teams right now, so you're going to need to go out there with energy. And a win like this at home, they always say if you can get a win before heading out on the road, that's basically like the start of your road trip at home to get that first win.
Well, that wraps things up tonight from Time Warner Arena as the Bobcats win by 13 tonight. She's Brooke Rather. He's Dustin Phifer. I'm Dick Cox, reporting from Cox Sports Broadcasting at Time Warner Arena.